Sharp blast of the whistle. We are off and running in the Principality Stadium. Up it goes from Dan Biggar. And South Africa, through Willemse, get their hands on the ball. Appeared in all tests of this year, all 11 of them South Africa has Smith as Wales come again. Josh Adams once more used as the battering ram. With the advantage being played to Wales, so a free play. Another advantage being played for Mullen. Furious with the referee or at himself. Out it goes, and it's there for Rizamat, and he steps one, and he steps two, and he's eventually put out just a couple of meters short. But that was terrific from Wales.
Turn around. Yeah, just don't be holding players afterwards at the ruck time, okay?
Over it goes from Dan Biggar.
Certainly, and when the likes of Alan Wynne-Jones, their captain, their talisman, we know now he's going to be out for some time. You can only imagine how much that affected the camp, but we are seeing a reaction here today.
Well, like I said, 10 minutes won't do it against the world champions. It's going to have to be for the full 80. That's a lovely kick, really lovely from Yankees, but we'll go back for a penalty. 568 international points from the boot of Pollard. And up go the flags, and there's another three. Chased by Johnny McNichol, and it was a really good chase, and Tane Basham was there to get a hold of the ball. Wales have another advantage. McNichol around the back goes Biggar, and now Jonathan Davis, and outside him is Adams, who steps inside for Mullen, and on he goes. Adams about 10 meters short now. Back to the 22, crossfield kick. Rizamat under advantage. Just couldn't get there. Just couldn't get there. Rain continues to pour down. Doesn't make a whit of difference to Biggar. Up go the flags. Wales value for their 3-point lead. They lead it by 6 points to 3. And Vermeulen to anchor it out. Yankees gets the ball in South Africa. Move forward. They have the advantage from a powerful scrum. Creel. Another advantage being played. Second penalty in this passage of play as Etzbeth comes crashing in from a long way away. Dealande, little dink in behind, but Jonathan Davis stuck a boot out and stopped the ball from getting through. Still advantage to South Africa. None coming, and back will go for the penalty. Andre Pollard. As straightforward as it gets at this level, and success is the inevitable outcome, and 6 points apiece. Down for Williams and Biggar, and Wales have a little bit of a buzz about them right now. Davis meets Dealende in midfield. Advantage being played again. Not releasing the man. Penalty to Wales. So there, you can see where Dan Biggar has been before. The green, and the yellow not far away from that. That's the one that's about to happen. And it will go green, and Wales will have 9 points to South Africa's 6. Or the Jager, I should say, is the one that makes the tackle. Williams, Basham, nice angle, good pace. Gets a bit of forward momentum for Wales again. Biggar, oh, that was close to high. The referee's going to have his TMO have a little look at that while the game goes on. It's ferocious tackling from South Africa. They've forced Wales back a good 7 or 8 meters. Little dink over the top. There's another collision in midfield, and I think the referee is going to have to get a hold of this.
I think the main issue with that is there's absolutely no duck coming from the South African player. He almost stands up into the tackle.
Now listen, it's going to be a yellow card, then I'll come back to you, okay?
Well, whether you agree or disagree, the 4 officials have had a really good look at that. They've walked through it, they've made considered decisions, and they're clear in their decision-making process. It's been a dream day in terms of the positioning of the kicks for Dan Biggar so far. Mbonambi at the back. Remember, South Africa down to 14. As we head towards the final 5 minutes of the first half. They have advantage. Pollard thought about the kick, thought about the pass, got caught in possession, but they have advantage still, and Smith comes round the corner and he singles out Rowlands, who's equal to the defensive task. We'll go back for the penalty.
Yeah. Time off. Where's one?
One is Reece Carey.
Jonathan. We spoke about maul infringements down here last time. One's come straight round the side. It's going to be another yellow card.
Well, it's another prop.
Entry at the maul.
In the bin.
Back here.
Reece Carey makes his way. Yankees once again. Rees-Zammit to have that opportunity in the opening 10 minutes with the crossfield kick that just got away from him, and that probably the closest we've come to a try for Wales in this first half. First real tester of a kick for either outside half in this first half. On its way, and it's good. It's really good, because that was not straightforward, and Pollard has shortened the gap. Bigger's boot got Wales out to 12. Pollard has 3 of his own. It gives South Africa 9. Tompkins, who came up quickly, and that for a moment unsettled South Africa, but they still have the ball. Dialende. Big tackle from Jenkins, and it's stolen by Wales. And downfield it goes from McNichol, and back goes Creel, and he's dealing with the ball of soap, and Adams saw a moment but then backed off because he knew once Creel got a hold of it the tackle needed to be made. But Wales have gone from their own goal line to inside the South African half to a penalty. Big kick, big result. Adams will keep this one in play. Always a risky pass in these conditions from that distance, but Bigger, confident and comfortable. Dialende, watch that one into the arms all day long. Advantage being played. Davis, I think at the bottom of that, was it? We'll go back and check, but a Welsh player on the wrong side meant advantage being played to South Africa. Kolisi not hanging around waiting for that advantage, trying to take a hold of it right now. Marks on a terrific angle. Yankees as South Africa come pouring back at Wales again. That one almost picked off, but into the arms of Kitsoff before he's wrapped up, and we will go back all the way back. Punches through the ball. Oh, awesome, absolutely awesome. Reinach up quickly to make the tackle was Seb Davis. And again, good line speed from Wales. It's been noticeable, and Bigger leading the way on that occasion. They are just coming flying out of the box. And now there's a penalty for South Africa. Reinach once again. A little bit of room for Smith to work in. Takes the ball into contact. Reinach once more. Etzebeth. Elias went low and cut the big man down. Mistake from De Jager, but
going backwards, guys.
It'll be a penalty. Flags go up. It's 5 penalties apiece. It's 15 points apiece. Bigger will get on with it, and he'll give Wales the lead once more. Advantage being played to Wales, and then there's a little kick over the top from Williams, and after it goes Rees-Zammit, but Reinach was alive to the danger, and he turns defence into attack, and the advantage was for a knock forward, so that's gone as soon as the ball was kicked away. What an effort from Cobus Reinach. Absolutely brilliant from the scrum half. He looked like he was in all sorts of trouble as Rees-Zammit came after him, but he turned, found the gaps, and brings South Africa from inside their 22 to inside the Welsh half. Didn't get everything out of it he would have liked. Still 8 or 9 metres for Malcolm Marx and South Africa to try and navigate. It's Vermeulen who takes it, and it's Smith who has it, and now Marx at the back of them all. It's got moving, and Wales are scattered like skittles, and Marx goes! And over he goes! And the world champions are world champions because they can find a way when they need to.
You've got Adam Beard desperately trying to get through the middle there, but he's blocked off superbly well. They fraction it off, yet South Africa stay connected, stay low. And that is just so hard to defend.
Incredibly hard to defend, but also incredibly difficult to navigate and to deliver under pressure. And South Africa did it so well. Kicking it away, and it'll be game over. So if they're going to do it, they have to do it from inside their own 22. And they can't do it because South Africa again at the breakdown. And it's Kitshoff who gets the congratulations, and the arms are raised in the coach's box. Know it, that's it. And he's had a huge impact with both boot to get South Africa back into the game, and also with some breaks and some positioning that was top drawer defensively. Yankees send it over, and South Africa have triumphed, and triumphed as world champions tend to do. Backs to the wall, away from home.
So here we go. Stuart Hogg, the skipper, gets the Scots underway. And it's immediately cleared by Willie Leroux, reinstalled to the fullback shirt, a man who scored 2 tries against Scotland, once nominated for World Player of the Year. And the line-out will be a key area, as will both major set pieces. Pierre Schumann at the front of that line-out, and the Scots worked a really good line-out that led to the Hamish Watson try last week. Good little shift drive, it caught the Australians out, and Finn Russell's caught out there. First scrum of the game, and heavily celebrated by Bongi and Bonambi.
Stay on, boys!
But no points on the board for South Africa despite this huge dominance. Finn Russell, again, he's the man under pressure, and it's Duhan van der Merwe, another former South African, under 20 years away. 5 tries for the Lions in the summer series, and at last an advantage goes to Scotland on the halfway line. And wouldn't it be the most bizarre of things if Scotland could take the lead here?
15 minutes of sustained pressure by the Springboks, but it's that inability to convert those points, scoring opportunities. The line-out has been driving maul, has been pacified, and there's these crucial turnovers.
Should have played like I play, I think Finn was saying. He landed the penalty that beat Australia last week, and he lands the penalty that puts Scotland into the lead, as they say in football, very much against the run of play. And now Yankees. Another one for Scotland to deal with in the air through Duhan van der Merwe. Ball in one hand. He's confident, isn't he? And you're always confident when somebody hits you in the face, as Mike Tyson said, and he got hit by Eben Etzebeth. Now Gilchrist, and it's been fumbled again. Here's Am. It's been so superb for South Africa in that 13th shirt. Started 6 games in the World Cup, and this time it's South Africa's turn to be driven back. So off the back foot they attack again. Dialendi, here's Khaleesi, here's Mapimpi, and Mapimpi will score for South Africa. His 18th try in just his 24th test match.
Willie Leroux seeing the space. Damien de Allen, Sia Khaleesi doing exceptionally well, and then it's just the pace by Mapimpi.
Anything in the background there, boys? Yeah.
Having a check here on the pass.
Back out of the hands.
Looks fine. Backwards out of the hands.
Back out of the hands.
Not even Stuart Hogg
Elton
can haul in the
boys
flying Makazole Mapimpi.
Yep, all good.
Look, it's happened again. It's happened again. They've got the ball away quickly enough, but they were being driven backwards at pace once more. Matt Scott brought in for his ball carrying. Exceptional form for Leicester this season, who are top of the English Premiership with 8 wins from 8. Ali Price to Finn Russell. A bit of space on the outside. Little kick pass for Russell to Duhan van der Merwe. And now Stuart Hogg. They keep the ball in play well. Now Russell. Really is fractured play here, unstructured from Scotland. Advantage, Scotland getting it this time.
Tackle penalty only.
Price, Russell's, players all over the place, not seeming in any particular shape. But again, it's Duhan van der Merwe who takes it. Now it's Stuart Hogg on the inside. This is where Scotland can cause so much damage. Duhan van der Merwe to Harris looking for Price on the inside, but it's Stuart Hogg who rumbles away to score underneath the post.
The opportunity for Matt Scott to take it forward, and then was a bit helter-skelter, a bit of touch rugby. Finn Russell twice with the cross field kick. And then it's the offloads. That could be marginally forward. Lovely offload by Duhan van der Merwe. Chris Harris coming in.
Ball goes backwards off green.
Steered off there to finish the try.
The four officials between them, the referee and the TMO, the two important ones of course, they have given it a big green tick. And the men who should be in blue playing in white today, Scotland. And here come the bomb squad right on half-time. Malcolm Marks and Kitsoff are on the field already. This is a fascinating call by Rassie Erasmus and his coaching team, especially when you look at the dominance that we've seen from that man, Oxen Che. And Vincent Koch is on too, so it's the entire front row bomb squad that took Wales apart in that last 20 minutes in Cardiff last week. But why do it now? Fascinating. Here's McInally. Can Scotland get another score before half-time? Remember absorbing so much pressure in the first 20 minutes. South Africa not taking advantage of it with points on the board. And away goes McInally. The Pimpy eventually got a try. They might get a penalty here. They will. And Scotland can extend their lead into the break. And deciding to go to touch was the right decision. So Finn Russell to put Scotland into a 13-8 half-time lead, eh? Oh, that's another opportunity missed by Finn Russell. Another opportunity missed by Scotland. And here we go on a perfect day in Murrayfield. And it's Matt Fagerson, his 13th start in the number 8 shirt for Scotland, and Etzebeth gets through on Ali Price. Kitsoff is the ball. What an important steal that might be for the Springboks. Vincent Koch, the bomb squad are away here. Here's Reinach. Now Damien Dialendi cuts a nice against the green line, challenging that Scotland defence. And challenged again. Matt Scott makes a good tackle, but the ball is recycled pretty quickly for Cobus Reinach to use. And sealing off South Africa. That was what Stuart Hogg was speaking to the referee about in the first half.
Number 18 sealing off. Holding front wide.
Back to Stuart Hogg. Now 23 tries for Scotland. One short of the record held by two players, Tony Stanger, Ian Smith. Here's Mapimpi. 18 tries now for South Africa.
Hold in front.
Now it's Yankees. Duhan van der Merwe under the high ball, pressured under the high ball, and does well to recollect it. And then it's ripped away by South Africa. Off goes Am. Haven't seen too much of Am in the game so far. It's supreme outside centre, both in attack and in organising that defence. Willie LaRue now. And here is Yankees on the outside. Damien Dialendi. Oh, great pace. And there's Mapimpi. That is exceptional rugby from the Springboks. It's supersonic stuff. And once more, they've exploited that wide channel. That's where they found the space.
Mark.
Yeah, just to explain.
Spreading that ball, and then they're running onto the ball with pace.
Okay.
Outpacing his defender, fixing Hogg with the final offload. And a brace for Makhosolo Mapimpi.
What's all this nonsense about South Africa just being a bashing physical team? I mean, two wonderful tries today from Makazole Mapimpi. And here's a bit more of that physical stuff. Malcolm Marks. Is there a better replacement hooker in the business? Probably the best starting hooker in the business. But of course he's used by South Africa as part of that bomb squad at the moment as his kit's off. Here's Reinach. Now Creel. Remember, he's on his 50th appearance here for South Africa. Another penalty. They're closing in double figures now, Scotland. In that respect, Vincent Koch with a carry.
New advantage.
And it's a new advantage. Here is Cobus Reinach. Oh, he can snipe and he can dart and he can beat defenders. He's got those lively feet and real pace off the mark.
Yeah. Hey, boys, relax. Hey, it's okay. Yeah, boys, it's okay. Are you all right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, boys, I can't play on. You're off.
At least Mr. Gardner's got the smile there.
See ya.
Trying to keep the peace.
There's a seatbelt tackle, which is a penalty only here in the middle. Or you've got
Scotland
6
again, once
just on the 15, not rolling.
Put under pressure, starting to give away the penalties in this red zone, in this defensive zone.
Okay, just slipped up. Seatbelt tackle, penalty only.
46 and 45 points in this stadium. Unlikely to do that today. Much tighter affair this time around, and Yankees makes it 18-10. Ali Price waits, finds Hamish Watson. Player's got an incredible ability to beat the first couple of defenders. Oh, it's high, definitely high by
just a PK.
Another seatbelt one.
I've seen it. It's over the shoulder
Good
and
tackle
reactionary.
again. Great technique
So
by
that's my first
Khaleesi.
view.
Ali Price, yeah, there it is.
Oh, very high from Lukanyo. See the intention by Scotland. They want to raise the intensity, the pace of the game. They don't want to be dragged into the gutter with the Springbok forwards
just a penalty only.
and have a real slog out. They want to raise the game. They want to have a super rugby type of approach.
Sorry.
And with that approach, they got the opportunity to get the penalty with Lukanyo transgressing with a high tackle.
Well, the Scots have definitely looked at their best when they've come at the box with a more scattergun approach.
On the 5.
And that's how they scored their Stuart Hogg try. Now remember the try they scored against Australia. Little set play move. Gilchrist it was at the front. It was a shift drive on that occasion. This is a more traditional route from Scotland. Ali Price going to use the backs early here. Here's Finn Russell. Duhan van der Merwe. Can he get it outside? He can! Stuart Hogg is going to score! And equal the all-time Scotland try-scoring record. He does join Tony Stanger.
We've been spoiled with some remarkable play. Look at the inventiveness there. Duhan van der Merwe just holding back the space behind Finn Russell, getting his hands free, and then it's just a foot race for Stuart Hogg, out sprinting Cobus Reinach, who's the scrum half.
Peterson. Jane Vermeulen still working hard at 35, and they're over the ball here. They're right over the ball. They're right on top of the Scotland ball carriers. Applying the boa. Pollard, this time yes, and now it is a 9-point lead. Here's Reinach and Pollard, now both of them on Pellier, so the halfbacks playing the rugby in the French top 14. Here's Kebbell, up against his countrymen. Has it been stolen again? No, it hasn't. They've protected it better on this occasion. Ali Price doing the refereeing, and Angus Gardner telling him, you've refereed it incorrectly, mate. And Malcolm Marks, he is one of this front row, replacement front row, like last week, it's just been immense.
More mature.
That's it. Bearded, rough. And ready to launch a long one for South Africa and do what Frans Steyn has done all through his career. Those bombs from halfway, straight through the post.
He might have grown facial hair, but the one thing that didn't change, 50 meters plus. He is so accurate, so dependable.
Reinhardt feeds a very tight scrum. Jasper Visa of Leicester Tiger. There's the penalty. Again at the scrum. They'll play this advantage. Hamish Watson has it, but it's right underneath the posts. And all they got to do is chip the ball over here now to get this game to 30 points, and it will be good night Scotland. With low percentages, but he should get this one, and he does. And South Africa stretch out to 30 points. And the player of the match takes that line out. 15 seconds to go. Double scores, tennis score, 30-15. Game, set and match, South Africa.
No problem. He didn't change his mind. Move!
No need for a tiebreaker here. Only one winner, and it's the box. Clock's in the red. Khaleesi Shields, and that's Beth. Please player of the match. Why not? Do it all. Do everything, Big Evan. Carry, tackle, smash people about, bully, kick. And Rassie Erasmus, another victory for him, and Jack Denebar. And Stuart Hogg, despite 2 tries from him, 2 wonderful tries as well. It's the home side, Scotland, who've been vanquished by the world champions and winners, of course, of the Lions series. The final score here at Murrayfield, Scotland 15, South Africa a convincing 30.
England rugby celebrating 150 years. This fixture is 115 years old. The first match not too far away from here, back in 1906 at the old Crystal Palace. Here's Tuolangi being held up, Damien Dialindi. He takes some passing and getting through. Smith, there's Stewart. May popping up. First tackle missed on him, there's Youngs. Johnny Hill. England within 5. Maro Itoje. Straight into a wall of green. There's May. Well, remember the World Cup close to half-time when South Africa frustrated England. Can they keep them out this time? There's now space out wide. It's Tuolangi!
Pushing up hard to try and shut down Henry Slade. Quick transfer, and there's only one way and one destination for this big fella, and that's in the corner.
World Cup winner for England, Jason Robinson, among those looking on. Some concern, though, perhaps about Mano Tuolangi just getting a little bit of treatment. And Marcus Smith came into the match with a perfect kicking record in this Autumn Nations series. He has maintained it. Again, I think the concern continuing about Mano Tuolangi, he has got that leg heavily strapped up. He is walking down the touchline. I think he's going to be coming off. That may well be the last action. Dialindi, Pollard, Billy LaRue. That was meant for Mapimpi. Oh, it's an awkward one again for May, and he looked like he fumbled it again, possibly. And it's a penalty to South Africa. So, Andre Pollard, who's kicking this month has been pretty good. That's 7 out of 8 across the 3 test matches. Stewart, there's some space here. Chance here for Malins. Acres of grass in front of him. Steps inside Jesse Creel. What a tackle from Mapimpi. Here's May. England finding gaps in this famous South African defence. They've done it once, they almost got through there a second time. Here's Youngs, on to Stewart, and Stewart gets the try. A try against Australia, now one against the world champions.
101 kilograms, bundles his way over Makazole Mapimpi and Kobus Reinach.
Well, Eddie Jones calls him England's goalkeeper. The man at the back who doesn't drop a thing. Straight out of the middle from Marcus Smith. England up to 14. That's time it was Ludiaga. The referee is playing a penalty advantage here to South Africa, so they've got a free hit at this one. There's Dialindi onto Pollard. They've got numbers here, perhaps. There's the kick through meant for Jesse Creel. Well, England were forced to scramble.
So many things that can go wrong at the line out. England has defended it well, but Handré Pollard has certainly stepped up.
Well, they banned Rassie from Twickenham today, but if you look around, you can probably see 3,000 or 4,000 Rassies, actually.
Inside. No hands.
Whoever
Last feet.
mass-produced those masks, it's a relatively captive and small market, but they will have made themselves a few pounds or rands, but a penalty, and Tom Curry at the heart of it. Well, that's 10 out of 10 in the Autumn Nation Series so far for Marcus Smith. Vermeulen, solid under the high ball. Look there at Tom Curry. But it's a penalty that goes against England.
You're okay. He's not.
Oh my word. What a strike.
Luckily for the Springboks, the ball went out.
Yes, a bit of speculation in this part of the world over the course of the last couple of days that Handré Pollard may be playing his club rugby in England next season. He'll have to get used to damp pitches. There's Cobus Reiner combining there with Mapimpi, who barely had the space you get in one of those red telephone boxes in this part of the world.
Collapse in, number 6.
Once again, Handré Pollard takes South Africa up to 12. Chance wasted, but he must be fairly content with the opening 40. England regain it. They will get another bite. There's a little chip over the top. Well, Jesse Creel just in a bit of a collision there with Billy LaRue. There's Reiner. It's into touch. And that is the end of a compelling opening 40 minutes. Freddie Stewart, his reputation grows and grows. Courtney Lawes leading from the front. England have enjoyed the first 40 a little bit more than that man, Sia Khaleesi. But the one thing you know about the Boks, they will not panic. It's half-time at Twickenham in the World Cup final rematch, and it's England who lead South Africa by 17 points to 12. No changes from either side at half-time. Oh, and Billy LaRue puts it down, but I think that went backwards. Certainly is the view of the referee.
Stay ball. Stay ball.
Well, it's as if those three men in the front row there saw their mates stripping off and said, if we're going to go out, we're going to go out with a bang. Well, he is human.
And of course, Martin, he follows in the beast's footsteps, so he's got an os and a beast
1, 2, 3.
that he's got to live up to.
Oh, Sinclair fumbles it, gets hit. Malcolm Marks. Penalty to South Africa.
Sinclair going backwards allows Vincent Koch to get over that ball. Stephen Kitsoff is also there, and you're not going to move that man over that ball once he's get his mitts on there.
Well, the first one went right, the second one's gone left. Here's France staying with a touch, looks up, sees space behind Johnny May. May doesn't have a big angle to work with. Here's Stewart. Dilindi. Mapimpi just whispering in his ear. The follow-up tackle is missed by Stewart. Well, is that turned? Illegally so, Sam Underhill. A penalty straight in front. Cured into perhaps the outstanding centre partnership in world rugby.
But it's also that strong defence combination that they've worked on. Lukanyam, some phenomenal offloading skills when he gets the opportunity.
Ludiaga having to reach behind him for that one.
Okay, stay last feet.
I need a scrum half. He's back on his feet, is Kurvis Reiner. There goes Stephen Kutzov. Malcolm Marks. Oh, it's a penalty advantage coming for South Africa, right in front of the post. England's lead, perhaps now poised to be snuffed out. So South Africa lead England in a test match for the first time since the World Cup final in Yokohama. And England have got an outstanding record at Twickenham in the traditional autumn series matches or November internationals, call them what you will. Since South Africa won, there is Jasper Wiese, by the way. Since South Africa won here in 2014, England have won 17 of the last 18, and bursting through, and look at that for Rafi Quirk. Marchant delivering the pass, and Quirk gets a try. What a way to fight back. What a score this was. The short pass, and a huge hole opened in that South Africa defence.
And the response by the Twickenham crowd. Damien Darland is stepping in to support Elton Jantjies. Huge hole opening up in that defensive line. Easy 2-on-1 for Quirk to score his try.
Marcus Smith makes it worth 7 and got it all to do again.
You're on 15.
The alteration made at scrum. We've got at scrum half, I should say.
Just one drop on more penalties.
But it's a yellow card. How significant is that? It is the accumulation of penalties, and it's Will Stewart who effectively takes one for the team. Penalty number 16 for England. There is Herschel Jantjies waiting for it.
Leave it now, four, leave it, give it up.
Maro Itoje being told to release. Jasper Wiese powering his way forward. It's there for Jantjies. It's another penalty count. One more added to it. Here's Jantjies. Across there to the other Jantjies. Over the top. Makazole Mapimpi. Yet another try.
On a knife edge. Lovely pass there by Lukanyam. Freddie Stewart pushing up, trying to shut it down. Getting sucked in. Mapimpi with an easy run, and he just cannot stop scoring tries. Makazole Mapimpi over again.
Well, it was a very crisp connection, but it does slip wide. Elton Jantjies again, just getting that away despite the company of Tom Curry.
Backwards.
England have won it on the floor. But it's South Africa who get the penalty. There's never been a more important moment than this. And Frans Steyn does what he has done in green and gold. South Africa starting to demonstrate why they're world champions. And Eben Etzebeth going through, romping through like a derby winner. But it's a penalty against South Africa. Here's Nick Dolly. Well, it didn't go to plan, but Maro Itoje comes away with it. England really need to make something happen here. Marcus Smith chips ahead, and it's a penalty to England.
Six does go up. The problem I have is he tackles him in the air and he doesn't make a genuine attempt to go for the ball. So I'm on penalty and yellow card.
Yes, I agree. And your mark is 1 metre inside the England half.
Okay. You have got, no, I know. You have gone up, but you're still taking him in the air. And that's why it's a yellow card. I was getting the ball. You didn't. You're fucking in the air. Stay. Stay.
90 seconds remain. England looking for a hero. Henry Slade. The arm is out from the referee. They have the penalty. There goes Marcus Smith. Well, that was rather reckless, you have to say, from South Africa. They've given the second penalty, and this one is straight in front. England lead. South Africa have to regain possession. All England need to do is get it and kick it out. England have it. They have the penalty. Marcus Smith will kick it into touch. And that is it.